Hello, my name is Caroline. I'm an actress from the Netherlands, and I'm here to play the role of Mishel. This is my first visit to India ever, so this is also my first experience in the Malayalam film industry. Yeah, I've never been to India before, and I didn't even know that much about Kerala. I always associated India with Bollywood and Hindi and curries, and all the films I knew were Slumdog Millionaire and Life of Pi. And so when I was approached for this film, there was a whole new world that opened up to me. My character's name is Mishel. She's a girl from England. She comes to India as a tourist, and she's quite similar to me. There were many points where I found it quite easy to connect to her. She's a strong, independent woman. She has some issues to overcome in the film, and therefore she meets Malik Bai, who's played by Mammooty, and she needs him, and they have to deal with each other, but in the beginning they're not that crazy about each other, and they don't speak each other's language, which is the main struggle in the scene. He doesn't speak English and she doesn't speak Malayalam, which causes many funny situations and yeah, hilarious moments. I think lots of things that are easy to recognize for lots of people here, I think. And which also happened to us simultaneously while we were filming. Lots of situations that were happening in the film happened to me, or while we were communicating, while they were teaching me things about Kerala, while I was teaching or telling them things about my country and my language, and that was really nice, and that made it fun, and also why I could understand her very well. Some scenes were even added because of situations that happened during lunchtime, and that the director thought, oh, this is actually really funny what she's doing right now, or what's going on, let's just add it in a song sequence. So that was really nice. There were lots of situations that when she enters the film, she is very Western and doesn't really know much about India, and in the end of the film she has mingled a bit, and she takes a bit of India with her because she gets to spend some time with the family of Malik Bai. So she really gets welcomed by this Indian family and gets to know all these things about the culture and their way of living. And that happened to me at the same time, because I got to work with an Indian crew and Indian director, Indian cast, and living here for 2 months and working here. So I'm also happy to take a little bit of India with me back home. Great to work with such an experienced actor like Mammooty. When I first got to know about him, because in Holland we don't really, I didn't really know about Malayalam films, and so when I first watched his films and found out that he has done so many films, I could hardly believe it. I thought, in Holland there are no actors who have done so many films, who have done so many different characters. It's almost impossible to do that in a lifetime. So I was extremely impressed and couldn't believe that I was going to act with him. And in my first scene, I was quite nervous, of course, because what if I would be completely blank, or I don't know, forget my lines or do something stupid, or what if he was not friendly and didn't like me at all, or something like that. But from the first moment I met him, he was so nice and friendly, and I was like, oh, nervous, and he was like, relax, Caroline, don't worry. And he was supporting me throughout the shoot, like in everything, in practical things, like if I just didn't really know what was going on, or if sometimes it was not always communicated in English, then he would always try to help me out, explain me, okay, we're just changing this and this and this, and next shot we're doing it like this. Or he also helped me like acting wise, like when I had my close-ups, like where to look, what to where are we coming from, what do we, you know, what do we want from this scene. So it was a great experience to work with him. I mean, I felt he was such a calm and nice personality on set as well, you know, even when sometimes things were quite hectic or we had yeah, difficult shots outside. He was always calm and positive and very nice energy to work with. So I respect him a lot. I felt really honored to work with him. It's, yeah. Salamka also, I'm very happy that I have had the opportunity to work with him. He has been so good to me from the first moment I came here. He was always very concerned whether I was happy or not, if I was comfortable. So sweet, easy because I'm far away from my family and friends, so he was always very caring, which was sweet. And if it comes to the directing, it was great to work with him. If I had any issues or confusions, he said, you know, always come to me. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the shot, just come to me. We'll discuss everything that's not clear before every scene. Especially if we had like difficult scenes, I usually sat down with Salamka, discussed the scene, made sure that everything was clear, that we all knew what we were going to do. And if I was not happy with the shot for some reason, because sometimes I'm a bit of a perfectionist, he always said like, okay, sure, one more for Caroline. So that was nice too. He gave me that space to, yeah, also try out some things. And he was, yeah, it was, I feel very blessed to have been able to work with him.